Everybody knows this. There's always going to be a bigger fish in crypto. Check this out, 29.5 million XRP. Whales just don't know what else to do with their money. I don't really want to get to this level. This is too much for me. But it comes to show that they are actually making some plays. You know, today there's not big bumps or so, right? But they're kind of waiting amid the ETF hype. And I want to tell you guys, because when there's such a big transaction that happened 8 hours ago, unknown wallet to Coinbase, right? Over $60 million transfer from a wallet to Coinbase. Then people start wondering, well, are they going to sell? Because if they do sell, I mean, the price might take a dip. And we're seeing, if you take a look at the price, how we went to, not so much, right? To the 20s, 220s or so, now back to the 211s. So they could have sold a little bit. If you go to the 1 hour, you can tell already some three black crows right there, down in the hourly. So we went down, but it's so huge, the amount of people holding XRP, that we continue maintaining this nice, which we can call it consolidation. I want to talk about that, fam. Also, China is saying, hey, can we sit down, right, and discuss? JP Morgan CEO calls the U.S. to engage with China to end the trade war. The White House says President Trump is open to negotiating with the trade deal with China. These two guys have been, wreaking havoc in the market since the beginning of February, all March, and sometime in April. But thanks to Trump pausing a bunch of the tariffs, helped us get back up. But in less than 90 days, we're going to see another big drop, maybe because of the tariffs are going to continue. So there's a bunch of things and trade deals that are going on right now. For XRP, I'm pretty positive we can still soar. We can still go higher. But in the meantime, you and I, we've been buying on dollar cost averaging. And right now, it's, we're above $2. I'm wondering, well, whales are selling or adding or just kind of repositioning. Some of their pundits and analysts are saying, hey, just 1,000 XRP is enough. What did I tell you yesterday? I've been just gave you a little bit of personal information and background on my mentality with the 100,000 XRP. Saw some of the feedback. The goal was used to share what I knew and what I'm thinking about, XRP. And I appreciate you guys listening and stopping by. And because I wish I had you here and we can just chat like normal people, but it's just my way to opening up to my community who's really here supporting and watching. And every single day we're getting closer and closer to our goals, right? It's really good to share, guys, and to stay alert. That's exactly what I'm watching this. There's a lot of XRP moving amid, news when it comes to, Paul Atkins and also the ETFs that right now we just don't know anything. There's really not a clear answer as to when, but in the next few days, we might have some more clarity. Guys, click the first link down below if you want to start trading for more bonuses, no KYC, no VPN, a bunch of leverage and positions that can really, really help you. I'm talking about BTCC, which you open up the first link, you'll see something like this. My link is right there. You sign up, takes a few seconds, and what you will end up doing is buying some pretty good cryptos at a price and do as you please. Short, long, it's up to you guys. So check it out, fam. I've been doing XRP. I've been doing Bright. I've been doing Ethereum. I've been doing a bunch of this. And breaking news, BTCC just added isolated trades. Isolated trades. So you have cross, you have isolated. The reason why I really like isolated trading for leverage is because that's only the amount of money that will be affected in case of liquidation. So I'm really, really happy. We'll go live sometime and I'll show you exactly step by step. All right. That's a deal. So drop a like, fams, consider subscribing, and welcome. Very happy to have you. Now, this is what's going on. Here's a transaction, as you can tell right here. Let's open up in a minute tab right here. So it's clear about 8 hours or so that, isn't this incredible? Look at the fee, 0.0001. So you could send millions and millions and millions of XRP worth millions and millions of dollars, and it's just gonna be so cheap compared to Bitcoin. XRP is king. That's why people are really, really excited, right? Try to send that amount of money in fiat. How long it's gonna take? Who's gonna approve it? And how many approvals is gonna or stages is gonna go through, right? Signatures and more. But with XRP blockchain, make sure you have the right address and you're on your way. That is what we love XRP. That is what we love crypto, and it's just the best one. Now, Coinbase, personally, everybody, I wouldn't send it to Coinbase. Nothing against Coinbase. It's just that I don't see it as the best exchange, right? So I don't have my XRP on Coinbase. Yesterday, some of you asked me, well, Oscar, where are you putting your XRP? I have it on my wallets. I don't have it on any exchange. And I just mentioned in my first video today, suspended, right? Binance. So my XRP is not on BTCC. I have some XRP on BTCC, but once I get to a goal, once I get to a level that I want, get out, get out, get out. That's what I do. Just sharing it with you guys, because that's what you have, your wallets, your keys, your crypto. You never really know when that becomes a reality until the date that they exchange the place that you're using for trading cancels, pauses, freezes you, and you're just waiting. Now, this is not 2022. This is not 2023. Back in the day, that was a reality. Now we have gone past that, but still, these are the lessons you never really know. When it comes to XRP, guys, right now the price is looking good. It's looking, I mean, in a nice consolidated range for me. That if you're looking to add more positions at a cheaper deal, we're still in the $2 to $3 range, and whales are moving. Whales are changing some, and moving ahead. Even as I mentioned right now, not holding 1,000 is insanity. Meaning, guys, 1,000, that is just $2,000, over $2,000. Not much. I think most people can do it. When you want to do 10, 100,000, that's up to you, right? But we're all not in the same, right, category or plan. Find yours and push through it. Personally, guys, I've seen the comments to my previous video about XRP. Kudos to all of you who have well more than 100,000 XRP, because you're happy, you did it, you reached your goal, and now you're just chilling. You're just chilling and enjoying the time. As XRP goes to $3, $4, there's not much else that you can do, only just relax, and if you want, buy the dips. And personally, that's the best way to live. We're going to be well, brother and sister. We're going to be well, and I want you here in my lives. I want you here in my comments. So just let me know and just keep crushing, man. I'm happy for you guys. And if you're there in your journey, well, just keep supporting. I want to see you back. And it is the way that crypto works. It rewards the patient and punishes those who are not with the right attitude here in crypto, right? Nobody can predict what the future is, but you can control your emotions and just buy what you can afford losing, and it's all going to be fine. At the end of the day, little by little, right? And we should be looking at 100,000 plus Bitcoin, $10 plus XRP. It's coming, guys. As long as everything and all the nonsense that I'm telling you right now with the trade war, it kind of all gets, on track. And I will say this week we'll hear a lot. This week is barely Tuesday, so we can still have a few days, right? But you see the market kind of like holding the line, waiting for Trump to say something else. It's a few more days, and we might see some new sparks. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. You've been updated. Whales are not staying still. Neither do I. Peace.